Hi guys, and welcome back to Black Tea. It's your girl Ebony, and you guys already know that I am here with the white withy mess. Now, there are two topics I want to get into today, and the first topic is none other than Dani always pick me the baby, Dani jealous of Mimi, Dani possum face, Dani never gonna make it, Dani is not black but tries to be Leigh. Yes, I know, in all shade intended. Now earlier today, DaniLeigh did tease a song called Yellowbone, and it got a lot of people upset, and rightfully so. Throughout the song, DaniLeigh is basically saying, why can't I make a song about my Yellowbone sisters? Now look here, you guys, I don't know if it's a black DICK, but everybody and their mom knows that DaniLeigh is not black. These are her parents. So I'm not sure what she's trying to say here, but a lot of people feel that this is showing that DaniLeigh is no different than the colorist we see in the industry. Go ahead and check this out.
Yellow bonus, what he wants, what he wants. Yellow bonus, what he wants.
So as you guys heard in the clip, DaniLeigh was very clear in the direction she wanted to go for this song. Now here are my personal thoughts before I get into what Black Twitter had to say to DaniLeigh. I think that DaniLeigh is trash. I've said this before. DaniLeigh is using not only her wannabe relationship with DaBaby, but also all the drama to propel her music. Her music is lackluster. Her bars are elementary at best. And I think that she needs to be very careful with the word choice that she used, especially when it comes to music. I don't know where these girls feel that if they are dating a black man that they have every right to be called black. That is not how it works. And as you guys see on the screen, DaniLeigh looks like a possum. She is a whole snowflake. How are you going to release a song called Yellowbone and dressed up as Marilyn Monroe? Girl, choose a struggle. She is all trash, and for me, I'm not supporting her anymore because I think that she is always looking for attention. The girl never sit down. She running around on Instagram looking for a dog treat. Like, girl, I don't know if you got ADHD or what, but child, sit down. This is not the way to go. And now a lot of people are feeling that DaniLeigh is a colorist. Now Black Twitter took in on DaniLeigh on Twitter, and child, they were not letting up. One person said that DaniLeigh is trash and that song is trash. I know you throwing shots at DaBaby baby mama Mimi, who has darker skin. B-word. You and him out of line. You need to get popped. Chill. Another person said this: DaniLeigh is not a Yellowbone. She is a snow possum. Another Afro-Latino with no afro. Ooh, chill. Another person said, please don't compare DaniLeigh's trash song to Beyonce's Brown Skin Girl. One is a song about how brown skinned women are beautiful. The other is a song saying he wants a Yellowbone. They are not the same. Plus, her song sounds horrible. And finally, DaniLeigh lost me with that Yellowbone song. Y'all still making songs that enforce colorism and fetishization of light-skinned people in 2021. Being light-skinned is not a personality trait, and sad to say, it's honestly all some of y'all got, which is tragic. Hashtag do better. So as you guys see, a lot of people are not feeling the song. Like I said, it's trash. And to be quite honest, you guys, I'm getting tired of people weaponizing social media to push narratives that go against the grain of where we're trying to go as a country. At the end of the day, you are not out here trying to support Yellowbone quote unquote sisters. You are adding to that divide, and I think that DaniLeigh is trash, and I think that she deserves to be called out, and I think that Mimi also caught wind of this situation. Now, I ain't trying to reach, but if you guys actually go on Mimi's page, who is DaBaby's ex, she did post a picture of a little yellow man, and on top of that, she said, you know what, I'm not gonna do it. Mimi, I see you, girl. I see you, Mimi. I see you, child. Stop trying to be slick, because I catch everything, Mimi. But I'm not saying that Mimi is throwing shots at DaniLeigh, but I think it's very interesting that Mimi posted a yellow stick figure and something about she's not gonna do it when DaniLeigh's song is Yellowbone. Now look, I ain't trying to start no mess, but I thought that was a cute little slick jab at DaniLeigh. Now after all the backlash, DaniLeigh did take to her Twitter to basically call out the haters and say that people are not for her. This is how DaniLeigh responded to the backlash of her song Yellowbone. Y'all don't know me. Congratulations, y'all got another thing to say about me when you hate. It's all good. Only God can cancel me. The ish don't mean ish to me because the people around me are the ones that know my heart and intention in real life. I'm sorry if I offended you. She then said this, I'm Dominican, I'm Spanish, I'm black, I'm white, leave me alone. I'ma keep letting God bless me while y'all sit back and judge me and sit back y'all little phones and type ish about another woman. Y'all are haters. Y'all are not for me. Done talking, about to post how fine I looked yesterday. At the end of the day, DaniLeigh, you could have kept these tweets as well, because girl, you knew what people were gonna say once you came out with that fake song Yellowbone. Don't sit down here and act like people are hating. Ain't nobody hating on you. We're calling out the blatant colorism that you have shown over the course of your short career. With that being said, ain't nobody hating. We just calling you out as the snow possum you are. Now let's get into the second topic. Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez situation, because child, Rock Nation needs to take away Megan Thee Stallion's phone. She done went on Twitter and then told her life story chat. Now what happened? So earlier today there was a report going around that Tory Lanez went to court and the charges were actually dropped by Megan Thee Stallion. Now the first place I saw this on was Mob Radio. Now Mob Radio did correct her report on this situation, and I find it interesting that a lot of these other news outlets tried to say that it was some other guy when really Mob Radio was the person to talk about this and correct the actual situation before it got to mainstream media. With that being said, Tory Lanez did go to court. However, there was a continuance that was granted for more evidence to be shown in his case. Now, a lot of people have chimed in on this situation. You guys know back in July of 2020, Tory Lanez was accused by Megan Thee Stallion of popping her in both feet. We've seen this case go up and down, and we've also seen Megan Thee Stallion get rid of some of her friends, throw jabs at her friends, and also throw jabs at Tory Lanez as we await what the verdict will be in this case. Now, Megan Thee Stallion did go on Twitter to voice her opinions about this situation and also talk about the fact that she is so traumatized that black men and black people aren't supporting her. This is what Megan Thee Stallion had to say. Y'all so believe black women and protect black women online, but when I literally say I got popped, it's confusing. Trauma is real. I'm still traumatized from losing my mom, dad, and one of my grandmothers. And on top of that being, I'm not open about anything on the internet, usually because I like to keep my emotions private, but I'm reaching my limit. I'm going to keep staying positive. Megan goes on to say this, y'all can't tell when ish is fake news. Y'all still don't see an abuser picking with me. The first court date got pushed back because of inauguration, but I can't wait until the MF facts come out. B word, you shot me, and my story not changing, and B word, you going to jail. At this point, I'm getting annoyed. Stop believing everything you read on the MF internet. Imagine how I feel waking up every day seeing people lie and turn my trauma into a joke. The whole team figures out ways to create doubt with my story every week, and the media eats it up. She goes on to say this, are you living under a rock? You think I brought this up today? And if I want to keep talking about me getting popped, I can. The F? How the F I get popped? Now I'm the world's biggest MF villain. All y'all pussy ass niggas and pick me ass H words gonna eat yo MF word. Child. Now this is a whole hot MESS. This is what I have to say about Megan Thee Stallion's response. Look, Megan, we have seen you push the protect black woman narrative over this last 2020 year and early into 2021. However, you and your friend are allowed to bully other black women on social media. You have to pick a struggle. You can't be upset with the media reporting what they think to be true based on court documents not being updated. On top of that, I hate that Megan throws rocks and hides her hand. Now, a lot of people have chimed in on this situation. Tory's team actually responded to the report that Megan Thee Stallion dropped the charges, and this is what Tory's team had to say. A rep for Tory Lanez says it's not true that the charges against him in the Megan Thee Stallion popping were dropped. The blog that posted this info was wrong. I assume the docket hasn't been updated. The next hearing date is in mid-February. So this is what I said earlier. The docket takes a while to be updated, and I did see on the docket that there was a continuance until mid-February. That does not give Megan Thee Stallion the right to go wild out on Twitter. She needs better control. She has been bullying other black women since this story dropped, and for her to push that black women support black women narrative, in my own opinion, I think it's out of pocket and I think it's out of line. Now, a lot of people have chimed in on this situation with Megan Thee Stallion, and we have people on both sides. One person said this, say it with me, Megan Thee Stallion didn't press charges, so she can't drop them. The state did. Just because Tory Lanez charges was dropped doesn't mean Tory Lanez didn't pop Megan. It doesn't mean Megan lied. You all love to be loud and wrong on this app. It's weird. Another person said this, you can't trust Megan Thee Stallion at all. she lying on Tory Lanez? How you gonna trust a B word that F's her best friend's man though? Chill the shade, chill. Ooh, okay. And finally, a person said this: at this point, Megan Thee Stallion, we don't give a F no more about that shooting thing with Tory Lanez. Please drop some music. We want to hear music. We sick of hearing about your sore foot. Now look, I have been very clear on my stance in this situation. I think Tory Lanez should remain innocent until proven guilty. With that being said, Lawyers for Workers actually chimed in on this situation, and he's been talking about this Tory Lanez situation. Please go follow him on Instagram, and he is a lawyer, and I really like the way he explained this. Go ahead and check this out.
All right, quick update. Tory Lanez's rep is confirming that the charges weren't dropped. Some news site got it wrong. Look, whatever. My position remains the same. I think Tory's gonna beat these charges. We'll see what happens.
So as you guys heard in his clip, he not only clarified the fact that Megan Thee Stallion did not drop charges against Tory Lanez, but he also feels that Tory Lanez will beat this charge. And you know what, you guys? I agree. I think that Tory Lanez will come out on top on this charge because of the numerous stories that Megan Thee Stallion has said. But we also have to understand that Kelsey also has to go to court, and we also have to hear from the bodyguard. So it really depends on those two testimonies and what Megan Thee Stallion says when she gets on that stand to really understand if this case is going to go left or right. Now, I want to hear from you guys down below. How do you feel about both of these stories? How do you feel about DaniLeigh creating and teasing a song called Yellowbone? And do you think Mimi was throwing shade when she made that post on Instagram? Also, how do you feel about Megan Thee Stallion telling her life story on Twitter? And do you think she should really be saying protect black women when she bullies those same black women on the internet? I look forward to reading your comments. Don't forget to subscribe, ping that bell notification so you never miss when I upload, and give this video a huge thumbs up so I can be exposed to more great subscribers like you. I love you guys. To the moon and back, and we will talk down below. Bye, babe.